All right, it is April the 24th, and here we are. Deckbuilder's Toolkit and a Simic Guild pack for standard. I have a confession to make. I miss playing Magic throughout the week. So, I'm down here in Oxford, Mississippi, and I decided to swing into a card shop to see what was going on over there, and found out they have a standard set coming up here shortly. So I decided to join, but I need cards, and I don't typically travel with my cards. I do travel for work a lot, so not having my cards is very normal. Now what comes in these boxes are cool little artwork, as well as everything that comes in this deck, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty awesome. And being that I want to join a standard block set, that'll help me actually get situated into an actual standard block deck. All right, Simic deck box here. All right, cool. I've always liked this Simic set. It's always a good one. So here we go. Open this up and throw everything everywhere. That's the best kind. So here we go. First off, it always comes with Zagana, Utopian Speaker. When Zagana, Utopian Speaker, enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card. Then she adapts 4. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Great card to use in a pinch when you're end game and need some big stompy creatures. Of course, you know, keep calm and smash, smash, smash. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, gain trample. All right, it's kicking off here. Before we even open, we can see that we have the Gamerz Sage. It has Evolve on it, which I don't think is Type 2, or Standard as they call it nowadays. Yeah, that's Gate Crash, so I won't be able to use that. But it is fun to have and play in a modern deck. So here we go, let's open it up. All the bits and pieces that I don't need and want. All right. So, Gamerz Sage. Vine Lasher Kudzu. Can't use that either. This guy. Vorel of the Hull Clade. Cytoplast Rootkin. Alright, Fathom Mage, won't be able to use that either. Obnimian. Simic Visionary. Love this card. This card's so much fun. Love this card too, it's so cool. Sky Swallower. And Simic Ascendancy, which is standard. So that works. Void Slime. Guardian Project. Oop, missed one. Never mind, it's an ooze. Gotta love ooze. Alright, Experiment 1. Cloudfin Raptor. Coiling Oracle. Simic Guild Mage. This one's pretty good at adding counters. Don't think I can use it though. Again, I bought this just to give me a base of a few cards that I know it comes with, including Who is it? What am I looking for here? The Frilled Mystic and etc. Oh yeah. Frilled Mystic I know is one that I wanted to use. This guy, don't think I can use this guy, but some of these gates are really handy to use in a green-blue. And you get 4 of each, so I can't really argue. Also, these lands are special. They have the gates, the guild symbol back behind it, and every one is unique for each guild pack. The guild kit, I should say. Alright, now here's some destroy target creature, can't be regenerated. It's pretty fun. I know these are able to be used in standard. That's a good one to have around. So we'll have to go through that. Pull out all the non-standard cards. But you can see, I was kind of glancing at this over my shoulder here, but a lot of Dissension, Gatecrash. There's some Ravnica Allegiance, which is good. Zenga is one of the ones that I was actually going to use in this deck and try to staple it around her. Some more Ravnica Allegiance down here, as well as Ravnica City of Guild, I think is too long ago. It's an old set, but some of them are just fun to have, fun to play with. And I like the lands in there. So, that's always good. Now comes the Deckbuilder Toolkit. Alright. Pull that guy off. Always like this guy. He always looks so sinister. So, slide this baby out here. It does come with the Deck Builder's Guide, which you can go through this at your leisure if you ever want to buy one of these. These are the 4 cards that come standard with it, or 4 of the cards that come standard with it, as well as about 100 lands, 20 of each color, and it does come with some booster packs and goes over how to play Magic. So, without further ado, break this open here. Now, here are the 4 packs that it comes with. I'm going to put everything off to the side here so we can see. 1 Dominaria, Corset 2019, which I still haven't pulled a Nico Bolas from, which I want so badly. 1 Guilds of Ravnica, 1 Ravnica Allegiance. I really like this, and I really like Dominaria. Ravnica Allegiance was kind of a overhyped mess for me, and Corset, I'm never really excited about Core. So here we go. Let's start off with the oldest first. So, put our little guild token up here. Alright. Opening Dominaria first. Alright, Dominaria first. Let's get past all the junk. Alright, first off we have Memorial to Genius. It'd be kind of cool if we found out like this was Urza sitting around, and it'd be fun with some flavor text with whoever this is in there to say something genius. Juggernaut. Sacrifice an artifact, draw a card. Sage of Latnam. Elf Warrior. Grand Warlord Radha. Yeah, this could be useful. Not in my deck that I'm going to be building, but useful nonetheless. Sorry, still getting a feel for this new tripod. Okay. Next up is the Corset. The Corset itself has some really fun cards in it that I rather enjoy. But there's nothing really anything amazing about Corset because it's just reprinted cards, so it's kind of looking forward to watching your cards be devalued at the same time being able to use them again in Standard. I'm going to toss these guys to the side. First thing, Aether Shield Artifactor. Beginning of combat, during your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Thud. Did they just hurl a huge beast at this poor little goblin? Ouch. Gargoyle Sentinel, a fun artifact to use. And Paladia Morse, the Ruiner. I actually have never seen this dragon. I am relatively new to Magic the Gathering again, since for the longest while I got out of it and kind of focused on family and whatnot, but this guy is awesome looking. I mean, look at that. That guy is just sweet. I gotta get a deck mat of him. Flying, Vigilance, Trample. He's hexproof if he hasn't dealt damage yet. Alright. So we did pull a mythic out of that set. We'll put our mythic guys up here, huh? Kind of break them out from the rest of the clutter. Alright. Guilds. Guilds of Ravnica. Alright. Here we go. Get rid of all the clutter. Cool. Boros Challenger. Mentor. Mentor was a mechanic that I wasn't too fond of. Sure, it could be used in an amazing way. If you guys have any amazing combinations with Mentor, comment below. Rampaging Monument. Trample. Rampaging Monument. Enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counters on it. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Rampaging Monument. Bleh. Would be really good in a multicolored deck with many multicolored spells. Oh, I just saw that. We're getting a mythic. Me and my fat fingers. Hellkite Whelp. Whenever the Hellkite Whelp attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature or defending player. Or defending player controls. Sweet. That's useful. Raw. Wow. Really cool. Really, really cool. Not my favorite Planeswalker, but this is definitely a really good one. I've seen him around in many of the pre-made decks, so that's good. It's a good one. 2 mythics, 1 box, or 1 pack. Ravnica Allegiance time. So, this one I was really excited for. Came out and fizzled out for me. So I am kind of excited for the War of Spark to come around because it is the next set, the next one that is most exciting. It also has a ton of Planeswalkers, which I'm excited for. Acrobat. Spectacle. I love playing with Theater of Horrors and Spectacle cost. When you combo them with multiple enchantments that deal 1 damage at the beginning of your turn, or lose 1 life, gain 1 life, as long as that opponent has lost a life per turn, these cost a lot less. Really fun to play with. Sky Tether, really good one to draft. It's 1 mana, make whatever creature into a defender. Defender does cause a problem, but it does lose flying, so if a flying guy is now tethered to the ground, that does prevent them from blocking any flyers that you may have. Gates Ablaze. X damage for each creature, where X is the number of gates you control. Great in a Gate Colossus type of multicolored deck if you're going to be playing many gates. And Unbreakable Formation. I have plenty of these, and these are okay to use. I have not found them to be as useful as I would have hoped, but great. Now let's continue. Pull out this little divider. So here comes the actual card packs that are actually in here. Comes with a Shivan Dragon, M19 Shivan Dragon, which back when I used to play, Shivan Dragon was all the rage. It was awesome. But new ages, new times, new dragons, and the Shivan Dragon has lost its luster. So Shivan Dragon, Sarah's Guardian, these are the standard rares that come in every one of these Deckbuilder Toolkits. Riddler Sphinx, I am a absolute fan of the Sphinx. Love the Sphinx. Whenever Ravnica Allegiance, that, what is it, 5/5 hexproof monocolor. Whenever those come around, I love playing them. They are so much fun to bust out and have people get so angry because they can't kill off the Sphinx. Let's see, Grave Waker, Aggressive Mammoth. I actually might use this one in the tournament tonight because it's a nice big stompy creature that, you know, would let me stomp. All right, lots of land. Oh, look, gates. Gates are helpful. Neat. Ooh. Orv Enforcer. Orzhov's Enforcer. Lots of nice little black commons here that I probably have 1,000 of. Yeah. Draw 2 cards, jump start. Definitely going to be using this one tonight. And boom. That packs it down. Try the next one here. Aha! This is what I wanted. Growth spirals are great to have in a Simic based deck, which is what we're going to base our deck on tonight. Where is this thing? Oh, goodness gracious. There we are. Oh, I got the little part of it. Great. Here's the other way. Cool. Try not to damage cards as much as possible, as I kind of just throw all the garbage everywhere. Alright, Growth Spiral. Hello. These are not going to be used. This one I could use because it's got the blue or black. Which is a Battlefield Survey 1. That actually won't be too bad of a play for some quick blocking. Definitely going to be using that. Probably going to be using this because it's 5 mana for a 5/5 and then it can adapt each creature you control. So everything gains trample. That's always helpful. When District Guide enters the battlefield, you may search your library for basic land or gate. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, the shelf of your library. Really great card. Same cost as a... Oh, what is it? What is it called? I forget. But it lets you search your library for a basic land card. So, and it's a 2/2 creature that's on top of that. Undergrowth. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature in your graveyard. So that would be helpful if I was throwing things away, or this happens to come around late game. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Great for a little bit of control, especially if you have some big stompy monsters. You know, I don't know, maybe like the Trollbred Guardian. Creature, Human Wizard, Murmuring Mystic. This one's always good when you're casting tons of spells, especially for drawing cards and whatnot. Draw 4 cards and then discard 2, so that's always useful. Now, something I did find out about this last time around is it's not draw 4 cards and then discard 2 out of those. It's draw 4 cards and then discard 2, any 2, including some of the ones that you may have driven or drawn. So that's useful. Counter target spell unless it's controlled pays 2. Very useful, especially in a blue and green control type deck. Return creature to its owner's hand. Again, more instants and sorceries that help out. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Always useful. Alright, some of these are really useful. Others are less useful. More gates. Gates are always wanted and needed when you're playing a multicolored deck. Alright. Okay. True Fire Captain. Some of these I'm not going to use, so I'm just going to kind of skip over right now. Not use. Oh, look, black mana. Yay. For a green and blue deck. Yay. Prey Upon. Fun card. Search your library for a basic land card. Or gate. Reveal it and put it into your hand. It's always a good one. Nice big stompy worm. Spider with reach. Alright. That's about it for that guy. A little bit more. Nothing that I'm going to use tonight though. Maybe this mana? Probably not the mana. But the gates, etc. are going to be used. And here is one that I'm going to be using. Frilled Mystic. Now I know it doesn't see a lot of play, but being that my cards are limited, where are you here? Somewhere around there. I can't seem to find this thing. There's no little slit that would allow me to grab it unless that's it over there. Even then, doesn't really help much. Well, looks like we're opening it the hard way. Oh my gosh, it didn't open. There we go. You can't stop me now. Perfect. Frilled Mystic. Perfect. Good card to have. Sharktail Crab. Another good card to have. Great fun card. Not going to use it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should throw a little white in the deck and just mess around a bit. Another Sphinx. God, I love Sphinx. They're so awesome. This one looks really odd, but a lot of the Sphinxes do look pretty cool. Alright, not going to use any of this stuff. This guy I'm probably going to use just because it would help me kind of plow through that deck a little better. All of these are actually pretty useful. Here we go. Here's some more green, blue gates. And then land. Red cards. Goblin Gathering. Lots of Goblin Gatherings. Remember, Goblin Gathering is only good if you have lots of them. Create a number of 1/1 red Goblin creature tokens equal to 2 plus the number of cards named Goblin Gathering in your graveyard. The more times you cast it, better it gets. Lots of fun cards, and that's it. Thanks for joining me, guys.